every year when we go to the ATMF run, you guys are such a positive presence, and it's a thrill to have you guys there, and so excited. So first we want to talk about you in particular. You have such an impressive background, which led to you working for One Hope. What attracted you to this wonderful company?
Well, thank you so much for those kind words. I've been with One Hope for just under 4 years, which is the longest that I've ever been anywhere. And I think that's very telling to how wonderful it is here. And what drew me to One Hope in general was the fact that there's a really strong belief that we can make a very positive social impact through selling for-profit products. It started as a wine company that gives back and has expanded to also including coffee and gifts and some other products in the works. And I'm a firm believer that every single company should give back. And it's not just because it's good for PR, but it's the right thing to do. And that's what drew me to One Hope, is how firmly that was ingrained into the culture and into the business model.
And let's talk about the company, Melissa. Tell us about the vision and the mission statement of One Hope.
Yeah, so One Hope is, like I said, it's a company that makes delightful products that give back. It started in 2007 by Jake Cloberdance and some other founders.
Who is a board member of Act Today, I want to just insert.
Exactly, yes, good point. And basically they all worked in the wine industry, and they saw that in October in the grocery stores, a lot of things turned pink for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And when they did that and products supported Breast Cancer Awareness Month, they got really good placement in the grocery stores. They got a lot of good coverage and a lot of sales. But as soon as October was over, those products went back to not supporting any causes. And they decided that they wanted to create a brand that gives back all day, every year, all day, every day, every year. And so it began over a conversation at a restaurant in Orange County. And basically the founder and owner of that restaurant overheard them talking and said, I love this concept. I'll be your first account. When you have the wine, come here and I will serve it. And I think they thought that that was a really amazing, proof of concept. And they started with about 68 cases of wine in the back of their car. And I actually just heard from Jake that I didn't know this. We actually sponsored the your first run prior to us even selling any wine in general. And this was the first event that Jake poured wine at, which is really special. It shows how much we love you guys, how much we love what you guys do, and how long we've been working together.
Well, and that is so deeply appreciated, we have to say. But there are many causes that you guys embrace. Why do you love autism so much, and why do you love Act Today so much? Because we love you.
Absolutely. Well, as we all know, autism is such a prevalent cause and something that is so frequently talked about. And it's something that it's very important to us to be able to support those who this is a factor in their life. We see, every year the statistics change, and I believe right now it's 1 in 68 children will be diagnosed with autism. And we just want to be part of the conversation. We want to help in every way that we can and support Act Today in the efforts of, providing effective and efficient treatment so that we can help as many children as possible.
Melissa, why is it important for businesses and brands to be socially responsible and have a social impact? Can you answer that question?
Yeah. In all honesty, there's a lot of reasons for it. The first and foremost is that it's the right thing to do. Every single business has a responsibility to give back and to not just exist for profit. I believe that it should be unselfish in their motives, that, every single product has a tie that it could support, from being sustainably sourced to, finding what the authentic nature is that it could support. And it's really important that we do this because every single consumer now wants to shop that way. The latest study is that 96% of people will choose a product that gives back over one that doesn't. And I think that's really telling. That obviously helps support the bottom line. And I'm happy with that too, because if we can keep the lights on and sell more product, then people can donate more and make more of a positive social impact. So it's a virtuous cycle. And you know, in our case, people are going to buy wine and they're going to hopefully buy a lot of it. So we would rather have a wine company that gives back than one that doesn't.
Well,
so
let's talk about how they can do that. How can they connect with One Hope? How can they support autism by buying wine? And some of you have a great package too for autism. Tell us how to connect with One Hope.
Absolutely. Our website is onehopewine.com. You can purchase directly through there and ship to most states. You can also purchase through Amazon.com. And we do, as you mentioned, we have some gift sets that are beautiful, that are not just the wine, but there are some that include the wine. As you mentioned earlier, we do support a lot of causes. So all of our wines are available online and can be, you can shop by cause or shop by varietal specifically. Our cab happens to be delicious, so I highly recommend it, and it's the one that supports Act Today.
Okay, so we encourage everybody to do that.